Greetings everyone. This is the Quest Podcast. I'm your host, Usposetu Kamlambisi Ukabo Tibu Nosinga. Umtesemlanjeni Umsuthu, Umjobi. Back again with another video on the Quest Podcast. So today I'll be focusing more on ZCC and the church, which is the largest in the Southern Africa, and it has a numerical majority. A lot of people, they attend the church, Zion Christian Church, which was founded by Engenas Lechanyane and is still in existence. And it went through a lot of testing times, went through a lot of storms, but it prevailed. And so today I'm gonna be speaking more about why do people gravitate towards ZCC. Now this is my opinion, this is my take. So when we look as us black people, we come from a very disturbing past of colonialism and apartheid, and still we're still in this neo apartheid, neo colonialism, where people who have colonized us are still here and are still in charge of the economy. So it's a very sad and disturbing past where we were conquered, and where the enemy used the divide and conquer tactic, and it got people divided, especially blacks, and it caused a lot of tribalism. People fought and are still fighting for tribalism. So a church like ZCC, people gravitate towards that because of Panenkinga, they have problems, and it is a way of solving people's problems, not only the physical but spiritually and psychologically. Because of people, to be quite honest, black people hate one another. This self-hate, it's too much. A person will go to an extent of actually bewitching someone, ayokuthagatha, lawyer, just because of another the jealousy, the envy, the greed. So that was causes people to go there, because of people are getting sick, and there are some sicknesses they can't detect in the hospital, but they were actually engineered spiritually and manifested in the spirit, in the physical. So was full. Sometimes ba usually the stroke, so when they go there, they get help. And churches like ZCC, like St. John, like Christina Mokotudi Mangu, they don't focus much on money. They focus more and more on healing people, saving the nation. Unlike most of these charismatic churches, which are led by these charismatic pastors, where they focus more on the money. And black people, to be honest, they don't have money, they don't have the wealth. Yes, the country is so rich in resources, but the people, especially black people, they still live in poverty. They still live in concentration camps called townships, where people are overpopulated. People are killing each other every day over mundane issues. People are numbing their pain with alcohol, with drugs, etc., etc. fighting. So church like ZCC plays and St. John, they play an important role in the community. People are sick, people have spirituality problems. So spiritually inclined people, they go there and they are able to find help and actually channel now. But channel izinto zabo, izindlela zabo, and then find a connection now. Found a connection. A connection with their ancestors and with God also. And this issue, it takes me back to the food now, because of people are being taught now as a ZCC and also St. John, Boshem, but the type of food that you must not eat. And that's one of the reasons where pork is not eaten, IGV pork, because of it's included in one of the animals that are not supposed to be eaten. And you find that in the book of Leviticus, and it explains quite well the animals that are not supposed to be eaten, not because of the pigs have demons the way Jesus took out the demons from that particular person and they jump to the pig. No, it's not for that reason, but it's because of that scripture Leviticus or certain types of animals we should not eat. And it's very important, the body nama, too much meat, especially for Batabamoya, is not good. You have to eat mero, mabele, mebeleke, those type of food, so that you can have a connection now. Your ancestors can come and give you now dreams, visions, so that you can connect, so that you can prophet and all those stuff. And you get knowledge, you get wisdom, you get messages, intuitive messages all the time. On how to move. Are you on the right track? What actually, and you can travel spiritually now. You can go back to the past and be in the present and also have a clear view of the future, about the past, present, and future. And then you become this prophet or Sharanditaba to and heal and help them. So it's quite important, especially Masioni, to guard against the food that you eat. And then if you decide who jadi junk dinama cheat meals, it must not be every day, but you have to be strict, especially if you mutwas moya. So you need to check dijo tse o di jang, so that o kgone tshwara mabaka, o kgone lighter, as they say, o kgone go ga tekete, so that bana ba batho ba kgone phela, and you can find and learn more about yourself. So it's quite important, and that's why a lot of people gravitate towards churches like ZCC, churches like St. John, especially us black people. Or I feel like no, we belong here, because of religion doesn't have to take away the culture about. No. You have to blend it so that people don't lose the sense of identity. But then that thing, it won't cause a cognitive dissonance within them, where they're struggling to understand who they are and they're actually adopting other people's cultures. But once a person understands himself, then it becomes easy for him or her to actually navigate through life and understand that no, this is who I am and this is how I'm required to move. So dijo bana beso, dijo di botlhokwa. We must eat dijo tsa semoya and sometimes abstain from sex, especially when for a particular time. You can't always be involved more sex more all the time, but you have to abstain, and so that so that they can find you in a good state, in a cleaner state. So yeah, that was the message I wanted to share, the importance of the ritual. That's why people gravitate towards ZCC, and I'm actually gonna doing another video where I'll be speaking about how people got jobs and how they are people who have their own agendas now within the church to deceive Bana Bamudimo, which is not good. And should actually, as black people, love one another and live in peace and harmony. Amen.